Welcome Sagittarius to your video for January, or just for whenever you see this video. I am doing an Ascenders Masters Oracle reading for you to see what's in store. It's completely different to a tarot reading. This is the Oracle side of the cards. Just a disclaimer for all cross watchers, you're more than welcome to take whatever resonates with yourselves as well. Okay, so I have done quite a few cards that have come up for you. So the first card that we have for you is the card of listen. So basically you need to listen more. So basically you need to start listening more. Admit your own true feelings to yourself, and you need to admit some true feelings to others as well. There is to be some type of less talking and more listening in a certain situation. And there is going to be some type of quiet retreat that you are going to be going on. And for some of you, there is that type of feeling where you can sense that someone's trying to talk to you by having like these sensations by the ears and like with like feathers and things around you. Your guides and your angels are trying to talk to you, so please try and listen to what they and go from there. Okay, so the next card we have for you then is nurture yourself. So start learning to love yourself, trying to have that more time, retreating on your own, trying, balancing out things between yourself and balancing things out for others as well. It's basically put yourself first as well before normally some of you may put others first generally, but maybe for this time being, learn to nurture yourself and put yourself first before others. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Get a lot of rest and just take, a lot of good care of yourself. Try and get enough nourishment. And try and keep yourself content and your mind at ease as well in this moment of time. For some of you, you may have that nurturing side here where you may have some children. So maybe some children that is coming in contact with you or is going to be around you in the month of January, where there's a lot of nurturing, a lot of caring and contentness with someone. Then have the card of you can do it. So for some of you, you may have always been putting yourself down. So now's the time not to keep putting yourself down. They're telling you that you can do it, you can do something. Maybe now's the best time for you to start a new job, start a new project, or delve in deep into something. There is a lot of procrastination for some of you that have been going on, and that needs to stop. They are saying that you are a very, very loved person. You may feel that you don't feel loved. You may can't see the love side of a certain situation, but you are going to be loved in this moment in time when you see this video. There is a lot of things that's going to be coming out, and that type of courage where you can put yourself forward and do something, maybe put yourself out there for a new love potential. There is some type of goals for some of you that you always wanted to do. So now is going to be a good time for you to set these goals in small stepping stones. And you will end up getting on the right path to where you want to be and where you need to be as well. You have the priorities card. So for some of you, you are going to be putting your priorities first. You're going to put your close loved ones first. You're going to put yourself first. Anything that is close to your heart, all them type of priorities that you have day in, day out, you're going to focus upon that as your strengths as well. There is that feeling of someone may be saying, oh, you have to choose this, or me, vice versa, something silly like that. Someone that's been very unrealistic to you, and you're just going to have that clear thinking of, right, well, I'm going to stick to my priorities whether you like it or not. I'm going to do whether you like it or not. Sticking up for yourself and seeing the right side of things for the matters that you want to put your responsibilities to. So like for instance, if you've got children, you're going to put your children first. If you've got your mum and all that, you want to put them first. Someone that's ill, you're going to put all them priorities first, you know, and just whoever's being like very disrespectful to some of you, if that's going to come across, then I think the people that's going to be very disrespectful, you are going to push away no matter what. You're going to learn to see who your true friends and your true family is, and you're going to have that responsibility of moving forward and trusting who you need in your circle of space. There is that type of needing to take one step at a time for some of you. I'm not to go right deep into a certain thing as well. And this is going to be a good time where, you know, there is a come together where you want to be responsible for things and have that type of authority over something, where you need to have that type of time to focus upon what truly matters to you the most. You then have the card of take charge in this situation. So there is a situation that's to arise. You need to learn to talk openly and honest. 110% more, you need to be yourself, be open and honest. Talk about your feelings and whatever decisions that you think fits you, then go ahead. Whatever makes you feel happy, go ahead with that. Don't make someone else, you know, make the decisions for you. You know, you're your own person. Put yourself out there first. You know, you need to put that a point. So whatever decisions you've had and you've kept it waiting, you know, you may be waiting too much on a certain goal or desire, or you've been stuck on a certain situation and you need to decide, and you've been in that indecisive moment. So now's your time to stop that indecisiveness and just literally just go in with what situation you think you need to take control over. You need to learn to give yourself permission to do what feels right for yourself, whatever feels right. If, for instance, if a situation that come out and you think, nah, that's not true, and you know the truth on that, you're gonna say it. You're gonna express openly about it. You know, you're gonna be your own authority. You then have the card then of freedom. So you're going to bring that freeness, or whatever's been holding you back, you're going to restrain from, you know, you're not going to be tied up no more, whatever baggages and everything that, you know, no longer serves you, all that's going to go. You know, you're going to feel free, you're going to feel your own self, you're going to leave the situations and the responsibilities that no longer serves you, then they're just going to go away. You know, you're no longer going to have any of them. You know, you're not going to have any restrictions neither. You know, you're going to let yourself be supported by others as well. So there is going to be some type of support network for some of you as well. If someone is obviously going to be overstepping some boundaries, you need to learn to say no about these boundaries, because if you keep, you know, letting someone overstep their mark, then they're going to do it over and over and over, you know, and then things could get worse for yourself. So what you need to do is make sure them boundaries don't get overstepped by people that may be taking advantage of yourselves. Okay, so you need to make sure, you know, that no is no. You know, that someone's not doing something that they shouldn't be. Okay, the next card then we have is the clear and shield your energy. Okay, clear and shield your energy. So basically they're telling you you need to let go of everything that don't suit you anymore, things that don't resonate with yourselves. So like any fears, any worries, guilt, shame, anything like that, you need to release it. Ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords of them fearful attachments. Anything that you've got worries, ask him to cut cords with that attachments. No longer serves you, you know, it just no longer needs to be with you. You need that happiness, you need that freedom. And by doing so, you will find in a few days after that a release, that relief as well. So whoever's been very negative around you, you're going to open up and tell them about it. If they don't back up their ideas, then you know where they're going to go. They're going to know where they're not going to be wanted anymore. wherever harsh energies comes around you, you need to stay clear of that, because it's only going to bring you down. Don't think you want to be with people that brings you down. You need someone that brings you up, you know, lift you up, make you to be the successful person you can be, you know. And if you do get rid of these negative people, then you start thriving, you start being a better person, you have a lot of courage, you know. So that's that card. Next one we have then is drink more water. Can't say no more than what it says. You need to just start drinking more water. Spend more time near water, or listen to like waterfalls, or go near a waterfall, somewhere that is very, very therapeutic, something that, you know, makes you feel comfortable, something that just drowns out all that noise that keeps you down. So try and like listen to something on YouTube, for instance, something like waterworks. Like what helps for me is listening to rainfalls, you know, listening to rain, listening to waterfalls and anything like that that I do normally listen to on YouTube to help ground and help relax me. Sometimes I do listen to them just as I'm drifting off to go to sleep, and it does really help, and I recommend that to anyone. And say, for instance, if it's raining outside, I'd make sure I can either see the rain coming down, or I've like, you know, just listen to the rain coming down. And it's so therapeutic. It makes me thrive in happiness and contentment, because it is that cleansing type of, you know, sound. You know, even if you go out in the rain, it's cleansing. It cleanses your soul. So that's why I would recommend, you know, and also to avoid drinking any caffeine, any soda, anything that's not of good health as well. Then you have the card then of trust. So you may have a lot of trust issues coming up. But for some of you, there is to be some type of person that you're inquiring about, and they're telling you this person you can trust. They are very, very trustworthy. They may not seem it, but deep down, there is this type of aura about a person that you can trust, you know, and what they say you can trust. There is also saying that your prayers are also going to be answered as well. Even if you haven't had any evidence, you know, as of yet about it. And to always trust your gut and trust your intuition on a certain person, a certain situation as well. Then you have the card of write. So some of you may be a writer, some of you may always constantly got a pen in your hand and paper nearby just to write things down and to help you throughout your life. There's no problems about that, but it may be keeping a daily journey with this card as well. Maybe having that type of diary next to you where you can channel some messages from your higher self, from your guides, from your angels, and maybe doing meditation and seeing all these images that comes to you, write them down in a journal. It can really help, you know, trying to interpret it if you are a type of person that's into mediumship, into tarot reading, into anything, you know. Always have a paper, you know, a book or pen nearby, or pencil, whatever, you know, suits you, and just jot these things down, because it does, you know, it do really help. Also there is like, you are a type of person that loves writing. So some of you could be an assistant and you like writing constantly, or you could be writing your own biography, your own book, or just in general just enjoy writing. Like myself, I enjoy writing, I enjoy doing art, and I really, really enjoy doing these readings. So that's what makes me the person I am today. You know, so this could be resonate with yourself. You know, you love doing writing, you like to do different things, you know. And like art, it can be linked into writing as well, you know, because it's doing something. Next card then you have is come out of the closet. So there is some type of secrets to be revealed. Could be yourself, could be about someone's sexuality, someone coming out of the closet about that. It could be also linked to letting go of any judgments, any arguments, any resentments, anything negative just need to let go of it, you know, and move past it and move forward. For some of you is let someone really close to you, even if it's in a relationship or a date, let someone get close to you. Let them get to know the real you. Let them accept the way you are. Just being real with someone, that can mean a lot to just that one person. You know, if you're being real with them, you know, they'll be real to you. So that is a lot of things that's going to be happening for you soon. So take in what I'm saying now, just in case it does resonate to you at the end of the month of January or whenever. You then have the card of yoga. So some of you may be a yoga instructor. Some of you may be going in to look into yoga, see what it entails. Yoga, for some of you, you may like doing yoga at home, doing some stretches, doing some breathing work, and also doing some videos or making your own yoga YouTube channel or something, or doing your own DVD. There is a lot of things entailed in yoga as well. And all that can make you feel much better. You can just release all that stress, all that anxiety, and just make you feel free and make you feel much better as well. You have the energy healing card. Energy healing card is your energy field needs a lot of healing, needs a lot of cleansing. Like I said in one of the last videos, I thought that one of the sticks was called Santa Muerte. I apologize, it's not. Palo Santos, I think, is the incense sticks that I meant, not Santa Muerte. So I apologise in my other video about that. So Palo Santo, the sage smudge sticks, frankincense, and I think there's a few other things that you can use to cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, cleanse your workspace, and cleanse your home as well. So there's a lot of cleansing that needs to be happening as well. And this can be directly linked from any of the planetary or the charts that you're in that could be interrupting your energy field. But you will be getting that healing in this time as well. And you need to stay away from people that are very negative, stay away from places that are negative, because it just draws, it draws you to be drained out and feel lethargic and not yourself. So just having that little space to yourself where you meditate, smell the aromas of any incense sticks, and just cleansing stuff in general, it can help you a lot. And also this is to do with whatever situation you are in, or few situations you're in, is going to be healed, and everything is always going to be overcome, in a positive direction. It is going to be okay, so don't go worrying about that. You then have the card of you are seeing the situation accurately. So with this card, seeing the situation accurately, so this is, you need to learn to trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts on a certain thing or situation. Ignore the people that are being very negative or the naysayers. Avoid a situation or a relationship that's very, very toxic, where there's a lot of arguments and not necessarily anything good in it. Wherever don't feel right to you, leave that situation. Then you have the card of flow of prosperity. So this is stop worrying about any money or finance matters. Say no to unrealistic demands that's involved with any material things. Like say for instance, someone said for you to do this, that and the other, and you don't like it, or you don't think it's very good to do, don't do it. Don't be afraid to say no about it. Be open and honest with yourself and others as well. And whatever is devoted to you, please spend more time on that. Like priorities, responsibility, and things that's close to your heart, and the people that's close to your heart, spend more time with them. Then you have the card then of balance and career. So balance, career and home life, sorry. Or as I've seen as well in the other one, the flow of prosperity, that's about balancing out all your finances, and your finances will be okay. Right, with that balanced career now and your home life, This is start saying no to unrealistic demands when people they demand things and you don't feel very comfortable with. Say no, even if you feel the guilt. Don't worry about it. Don't feel guilty over it. Be honest with yourself. Spend devoted time with them that's close to your heart as well. And there is going to be some type of attraction in the money area as well that's coming in for you. Okay, then that is your reading for January, or whenever you see this reading. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell and share my videos, please. It really helps my channel. So I hope you all stay safe, staying positive, and I hope it can all resonate with you. And I see you all again soon. Goodbye.